of Oneness, live with Miss Sharon Bibb. Hi, Sharon.
Well, hi there.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you.
What is the name of your company?
My company is called Pure Light Healing Essences.
Okay, and what is it you're offering here this weekend?
What I am offering is what the products that I have made. And the difference between what I do and what other people would do with essential oils is that I work at the soul level. I'm in contact with the soul of specific plants as I'm using them, and then I work to create a healing blend.
Okay. Healing blend for what are you healing?
Well, let's see. I've love, for one thing. I have frequencies of love, which is it's an alchemical blend that's done in layers. And it takes me about 10 days to complete the blend. And I also have a new one called the Mystic's Path, and that one is only for people who are on their path and they're considered spiritually sensitive people. They've taken the I don't want to say the plunge, but they've taken the step to move forward and do their inner work. So this is a blend, the Mystic's Path, that helps with that.
Great. Huh. Wow. And you do, can you explain your process a little bit? You said it takes you 10 days to do the love mixture.
The frequencies of love, it takes 10 days. And the reason it does is because each layer has a different frequency. So we start off with the sea of love. So all the oils that I use are in that sea of potentiality. And then it goes to how children love. So like in a day later or two, I'll do specific oils that are all aligned with how children love. So we've all been children, and so there's always some wounding somewhere, and that's that layer. And then the next layer would be how parents love, obviously. And for those of us who have been parents and wounded by our children, that's a big one, you know. And then from there we go from let's see how parents love to nurturing self-love. Well, I should go back one. It's actually how lovers love.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because that's a good one. That's very, very potent and very passionate. And if you've ever been in love or thought you've been in love, you've been wounded and hurt. So if you're working on that as part of your path work, then that blend will actually help you. Okay?
Okay.
And then if we go to nurturing self-love. And that's another big one because if you can't love yourself, then you may as well hang it up for everybody else.
It's as easy as that.
It really is, yeah. And then the last one is the divine love, and that's where we strive to connect ultimately. So the blend itself has, I'm going to say, maybe 10 to 12 oils in it. None of my things are simply blended. They're very complex. But each layer has different oils in it depending upon what it is. And then there are other things in there that make it more alchemical. We use divine sparks, and we use other things that are not really in the blend but are essential oils that come in, and they bring that intelligence in on the different levels.
Wow. Okay. Do you custom make blends for people?
Actually, I have always said I would do that, but now, well, I have done little things for people, but now that I've graduated from, well, I shouldn't say even graduated, I just worked very hard to get a diploma. It took me 8 years to get the diploma, and in spiritual phytoessencing. And one of the things I'm going to do now is I am going to start offering individualized blends for people. And the first one is going to be the alchemical astrological archetypal blends, and of course it will be alchemical. And so it works with people's individual astrology, the sun, the moon, and the north node and south node, and a few other things. And then depending upon who you are and what I get from the intake, there'll be other parts that'll go in. And then I'll make that, and that will be your portrait pretty much in the bottle.
Wow.
The archetypal portrait in the bottle. And then you can work with that in your own special way.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
Let's see. Well, for the spiritual phytoessencing, 8 years. And then before that, I've been doing aromatherapy as part of my practice since the 90s, I would say.
Wow.
It's always been there. I was a massage therapist at one time, and so I used oils then, and they've always been there. But now I've learned how to really address them, and they do speak to me. The plants do speak to me at times, and I find that really, really amazing.
I was gonna say that's really cool.
It is cool. Yeah, it is cool.
So, do you do blends like specific chakra blends?
I have chakra blends.
You have chakra blends?
I have the full set. In fact, I'm getting down. I'm going to have to make more, but they're also aligned with the specific gemstone. And then I also attune them sonically with my forks that are the different chakras. So when you get it, you get something that's really, really nice.
Wow. Okay. It's like I'm sitting here, I don't even know what else to ask you about. Is there anything else that you do that I haven't asked about? Any other offerings?
Well, there are a few things in the making.
Okay.
Well, do I want to tell you about that?
You don't have to.
No, I just want to say one of the things I have been doing, but it's not necessarily at this point in time open to just anyone.
Okay.
I kind of like do a little interview and I ask people. I've been doing a study group for the last 2 years called The Alchemy of the Nine Dimensions.
Okay.
And it's a book by Barbara Hand Clow, and she wrote it just prior to 2012. And it's very, very appropriate for today's world. And it's not an easy read. I've gone through the book with other people now. This is my 4th time through the book, and every time I go, I get something else. So there's some things that are like there's quantum physics and just all kinds of sacred geometry, things like that, as well as just the regular reading. She does the scientific part, so she proves everything, and then she tells the story as well.
Wow.
So it's very good. It's very cool.
Okay. If people can't make it out here this weekend, but they would still like to get some product from you, how could they reach you?
I would say the best thing to do is to call me.
Okay.
You can call me. Should I give them my number?
If you would like. Jen says yes.
Jen knows. 717-891-6520. That's me. And the other option, I'm not really big on writing emails and things, but you can email me, Sharon S. Bibb, all lower, all one word, at yahoo.com. That's SharonSBibb at yahoo.com.
Excellent.
And then soon I'll have, thanks to Jen, soon I'm going to have an amazing website.
Excellent.
And then I can just do it through there.
That will be perfect.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Now, how many years have you done Spirit of Oneness?
I'm just going to say 5.
5?
I believe I was across the way for 3 years.
Okay.
And this is my 2nd year here.
Excellent.
And it took me a while to get in.
Yeah?
I had to prove myself to Sharon.
Yes, she's not easy.
No, well, you can see when I said I was an aromatherapist, she stopped me right there.
Yeah.
Because she already had aromatherapy.
Gotcha.
But when I got over that and I tried to explain to her what it was I did, she realized that it was very different.
It's unique.
Yeah, it is unique.
It is.
Yeah.
The people that watch our show are usually newer to spirituality or struggling. It's been a tough year. Do
Yes.
you have any pearls of wisdom that you would like to leave them with?
Well, you know what I've been telling people is hold tight, stay where you are, be calm, and be prepared. Be prepared, because we don't really know what's coming, and people are worried that things are going to change in a moment. So the big thing is to stay calm and just stay where you are and be prepared.
All right.
If that makes you feel better, put things in the freezer.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you.
You have a great show.
I will. I'm having fun already.
Good.
Yeah.